Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode in Riverbend Springs. So it's a beautiful January morning, year number 7 since we're here. And it's time, like every January, to take the wood chips to be sold. Now I'll do this before I do anything else because I have to wait for the playground construction foreman to actually inform me about the order. So I guess the best thing to do is actually take the tractor out. It should be able to move through snow this deep without any issues. So yeah, let's sort this out. And after that, I'll take a look at the order from the playground. And after that, I will also take a look at getting that Mustang for Mr. 10 Beers. He actually confirmed he is okay with the price, 28,000. So I'm gonna go and lease a trailer, something to move the car with, and I'm gonna leave that car at the vehicle shop for Mr. 10 Beers to come collect it. So this is basically the plan for today. We have 43,000 liters of wood chips ready for sale, and I do want to check, so it's gonna be 4 trailers if we can haul 12,000 per trailer. I want to check where the best price is, and I'll tag back in a second. Good, so we're in luck. Actually, the best price offered is at the animal dealers. This is our usual place where we take wood chips and sell them to, and it's actually just above $1,000 per 1,000 liters. So $1 for a liter of wood chips. And if I have 43,000, that means I'm gonna get $43,000 today from wood chips only. Yeah. So when you have this wood sawmill, excuse my voice, when you have this sawmill establishment, people usually ignore the income from wood chips. You know, it's actually a side product. You're mainly interested in selling planks, wood beams, and long planks, maybe prefab walls if you have a big enough sawmill. But on the other hand, these wood chips are raking in money like crazy. You know, there's 43 grand just from the side product. Okay, I thought he has some mail for me. Guess not. Yeah, it's a decent income. You know, it's not to be neglected. And judging that the sawmill itself cost me 150,000. So if you have it running the whole year for 3 years in a row, you are basically paying off all the money from wood chips only. You know, you paid the investment off from selling the extra material that is produced. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I guess it's the winter. It's affecting my voice. Oh, look at that. Oh no, I have to stop now. Our forests have grown. Has grown. Yeah, it has grown. Wow, look at this. And as far as I'm led to believe, this is still not the final size. Even though when I'm walking through, there are many dead trees. At least they seem dead. Okay, so this one looks to be okay. The bark is good. There are some leaves, but this one looks dead from bottom up. Now I have no clue or if these trees are gonna actually regrow the leaves or what's going on, but there's so many of them. Why? I hope there's not a disease going through the forest, because if it kills everything, well, we still get a decent amount of wood, you know, but I would really, really love them to be healthy all the way. That's unfortunate. So if any one of you watching this has any idea about these trees that look dead, if you have any idea, do they regrow or don't they, please let me know in the comments. I really don't know and I would like to know. Well, this was an unpleasant surprise. Well, basically, it was a pleasant surprise with an unpleasant twist. The pleasant part is that the trees have grown, but the unpleasant is that so many of them look dead. What's going on? Okay, so they have cleared a nice little path through here. Good. So we don't push through the snow. Alright. And I think I can dump it right here. Let's just go out. The dumping is done automatically. Yeah, perfect. And we got paid 12,144. Okay, now to actually make this corner I have to go wide, because I do have the front loader arm on, and I usually tear down this stop sign here. Will I be successful? Yes, I have. I have been successful. Okay, well, in any case, I'm not gonna keep you here. I'll do all 4 runs and I will tag back in when the last run is going to be dumped. Okay, just a quick intermezzo. Look at how beautiful the house and the cliffside actually looks when it's all snowed in. Yeah, such a quaint place. Okay, well, see you in a jiffy. Okay, so the time is 9:38 AM and I have returned back for the final load. Let me just quickly reverse it in and we'll check the status of the sawmill. I'm cutting it a bit tight. Whoops, I hit the tree planter. The visibility is not great here. Okay, so yeah, let me show you the state of the sawmill. So we have 21 pallets of planks, 20 pallets of long planks, 11,000 liters of wood still to process. We just got 1 wood beam out, 1 pallet, so we have 6 total, and we have 7,177 liters of wood chips to load. So let me take care of that. And this should be it. Oh, come on. Yeah. So that's all the wood chips for this season. And I guess if the snow doesn't thaw, which it might or might not when I come back and start loading stuff, I'm gonna have to use the old Massey-Ferguson. If you remember that, I bought it specifically to use it as a pallet loader, basically a forklift in the shape of a tractor. So yeah, if the snow doesn't thaw, I will have to use that, which I think is gonna be fun. And it's been some time since I driven that and used it. but that's exactly why I kept it, you know, because if there's snow on the ground and you try to drive your forklift through, you're gonna sink in and you're gonna just spin your wheels forever and more. And there's nothing you can do about it. The forklift I have is not really an off-road or a snow vehicle. FYI. Alright, time to load or unload the last batch. Just run and have a look at it. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, good. So selling of the wood chips is done for this season. Now I have started reversing out of this place because going past that stop sign with the front loader arm attached is really highly uncomfortable, to say the least. And there's plenty of space to turn around here, so I started using that. In any case, I am sitting at $830,170 right now. I know you can't see my bank account. The information is not public, but you will have to trust me. So I have basically sold 43,000 and some more dollars worth of wood chips today. It's such a beautiful sunny day. Cold but beautiful. Look at this. Okay, in any case, I'm gonna return back to my home and unhook the trailer, park it back in its place, park the tractor back in its place, and then I'm gonna start moving some pallets around. Yeah, so meanwhile I'll have a chat with the foreman on the playground construction, so I can actually see what he needs. If he needs another 12 pallets of wood beams, I can still only provide half of that, and half he's gonna have to source somewhere else. Yeah, well, no surprises here. The foreman says he needs 12 pallets of wood beams, so I'm gonna take care of this first, and then I'm gonna go fetch that Mustang. And as I have said before, the bees are not producing. As you can see, we have no honey waiting. Yeah, good. And what did I want to say? I wanted to say something and I completely forgot. Oh well. I guess it wasn't important. Right? Right. I guess it wasn't important. Okay. Let's set everything up for loading. Would be the best place to do it. Probably like this. Even though I need to make sure that I open the correct side on the trailer. Okay. This is the correct side. So, let's get that Massey-Ferguson. The beautiful Massey. Take the bike out of the way. It right here. And let's use this. Whew, starts like it never even stopped. Right? Yeah, so going in this snow with the forklift would be a suicide. I've tried it once, would not recommend. Good, so how do I want to go about this? Because this is quite longer and quite less maneuverable than the forklift is. I guess I should go around and try to lift the pallets from this side. Yeah, I really didn't do myself any favors when I built the sawmill so close to the edge. But what was I supposed to do, you know? I need to have the space in front for loading, unloading and all the shunting stuff. Because if you remember when Mr. Tambier sent me those 2 trucks of logs, I had quite some issues unloading them, you know. It's I'm not complaining, please don't understand it like that. But it's just, it is what it is, you know. If it's a tight spot and if it's difficult to maneuver through, it's a tight spot, you know. There's no use in making it seem like it's not. Do I have enough space over there? Oh yeah, true. So what I want to do is I want to put 2 of these. So on the trailer they're gonna go stacked 2 high, and on the truck they're gonna go stacked 1 high. Okay, let's push it in a bit. Push it in a bit more. All the way to the other side. Good. So I have plenty of space for the other 2 pallets. Ooh. The Massey didn't want to turn, so I guess the snow is quite slippery. It must be, or it must have started to thaw. And wet snow can be sometimes very, very slippery. Okay, so let's realign here. Oh, this is a bad alignment. I definitely need to fix it. Perfect. Easy does it. More on. Perfect. Sometimes it's very difficult to see what you're doing. Because you might have noticed, but this is basically not a forklift. Not designed to do this. Even though it manages to do it quite easily and well, but the visibility is hindered. There's no 2 ways about it. Are we in? We're in. Yeah, it's not the neatest stack I've done in my life, but it will do. And this one I'm gonna take them parallel as they are. I'm gonna push them together and try to load them. No, 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 no. Too high, too high. Okay. That's perfect. Are they on? I think they're on. Yeah, okay. Fine, it's good. Well, in any case, I will see you at the playground construction, and we'll see what they have done so far, how the construction is progressing, and yeah, then I'm gonna continue onwards. So in the meantime, while I was driving here, the snow has thawed. So the ground is clear again. And yeah, it's time to unload this beast. I'm currently sitting at $830,000. Let's see how much we get for the wood beams. Everything unloaded. I am currently sitting now at 868,000. So we got 38 grand for the wood beams we provided. I'm coming close to $1 million, guys. Huh? What do you think about it? And yeah, it seems like the rear of the ship, quote unquote, is taking shape. Very interesting. And that rear looks a lot like, you know, those pirate ships that had slanted backs. Even though, if I remember correctly, those pirate ships in the movies have back slanted the other way. Over the sea, not away from the sea. But in any case, I'm nitpicking. It's only a playground and it's far, far away from any sea. So, yeah, the front seems to be looking quite good. I'm guessing wood beams are slowly going to come to an end, and we're gonna have to start delivering some long planks, you know, to make the ship. Because right now we are basically making they are making the actual structure, and then the planks are gonna go over it. That's just my uneducated guess. And yeah, while I was driving here, I was thinking that I should go collect the car with this setup, but I decided against it. Well, thing number one is that I don't really have a winch on this, and I'm not sure if the Mustang runs. I forgot to ask, or if they have told me, I forgot. So the owners. And on the other hand, I think it will be better to get proper vehicle trailer. So I'm gonna take my Massey-Ferguson tractor and I'll wash it down, because it's very, very dirty from driving in the snow, and you know, it was picking up mud from the road, and it was picking up snow, salt, yeah, the grit that's put on the ground to prevent slipping. So I'm gonna clean the Massey-Ferguson up, and I'm gonna take that and stop at the vehicle store to take the trailer, and then go load up that beautiful Mustang. It's gonna go and live a new life. Alright, so I have parked the truck in a way that I can get this beauty out. So let me get it out. Yeah, I am starting to pack a bit too many things in this garage, I think. Making it difficult for everything to move around. But it's fine, you know. It's fine. Okay, I'm gonna put this right here, and I'm gonna go get the Massey-Ferguson. So we are at the height of winter. Soon, very soon, the spring is gonna come around the corner again, and it's gonna be such a beautiful time of the year. My favorite. Okay, my dear, let's wash you down. And get all the way around it. Turn back. I always thought it's very important that after you're driving in the gritted roads, on the grit or salted roads, that it's very important to wash your undercarriage of the car or whatever vehicle you're using, because the salt mixed with water actually makes acid, and that can eat through your joints and through rubber. At least this is what I've been taught. It might have been wrong, but yeah. So let's get the undercarriage. Very good. Okay. Well, I'll see you at the store. I'm on my way to the store, and look at this. This is how the forest looks from this side. And yeah, it saddens my heart. If this is really true, it looks like, well, maybe 1/5 or 1/4 of the forest is dead. So again, I plead, if anyone has any information on the trees, are they gonna re-alive themselves, or are they just a write-off? Please let me know. And if you know the purpose or the cause of this, well, not purpose, there's no purpose to this, but what's the cause of this phenomena, please let me know, yeah. Because if I can do anything to prevent it next time, I want to do something to prevent it next time, you know. Gotta wait for the slow walker. Very, very slowly. Yeah. I kind of have it in me that if I'm crossing the road and there's someone waiting, I hasten my step. You know? I try to go over the road quicker. Some people don't. I'm not shaming anyone, I'm just saying, you know, I don't quite understand. Good. So let's go take a look at the trailer. I have leased this one because this one has a winch, and we can use it to pull the car up on the ramps on the trailer. It's a 2-axle, so it should carry the weight of that Mustang with ease. I don't think it's gonna have any issues. If it does, I'm gonna change the trailer, because they do make, excuse me, they do make these trailers with 3 axles, so yeah. If I need to change it, I will. Good, now to remember, how do I, what way do I need to go to come to that? Oh look, and that red Mustang is still under maintenance. Oh, I guess there was something pretty badly damaged in there. Yeah, so in the end I remembered the way. This is the way. Yeah, it's past the wagon builder, and then I need to take a right, and then I need to take a left, and I'm all there. Okay. Yeah, that's the farm over there on the hill. They have such a nice overlook on the town, don't they? Yeah, it really looks beautiful. I think this is the intersection I have to take. So, yeah, remember this hill. No shit, Sherlock. Oh man. Okay. If I remember correctly, the barn is this one. Try and haul the trailer up there. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. How do I position myself? This is gonna be quite a tricky descent after I'm done with loading. And this is why I brought the tractor, because it does look like a tricky descent. Okay, well, before I do anything, I'm gonna go and speak with the owners so we can make the deal. I still need to transfer 28,000. I'm gonna pay up front, Mr. Tambiers, if you're watching this. I'm gonna pay up front, so yeah, the car is gonna be all paid for, and you can transfer the money to my bank account. So we're, you know, 28,000, no more. I'm taking care of the rest. I'm taking care of the transport, of the trailer fees, and everything. You've done so much for me already, so yeah, no biggie. Okay, I have got all the paperwork and the keys. They actually have 2 sets, the original 2 sets, and I'm gonna transfer the money to them. This is taken care of, and now we can actually put it on the trailer and go. Yeah, this is gonna be epic. So, yeah. Okay, so let's try and start it. Nope. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, I can see some issues ahead. Okay, okay. No. Come on, you can do it. Do you know what this reminds me of? There was a movie, Nicolas Cage's movie called Gone in 60 Seconds. And there was a Mustang very similar to this one. It was silver with black stripes, I think. And yeah, he got caught once because the car let him down. And when he tried to re-steal it or something like that, the car also didn't want to start at first. Okay, okay. We have life. Nope, we don't have. Okay. Well, it should. Okay, okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. Please work. Just a bit more. Just a bit more. Oh, come on. It stalled. You know what? Let me take this opportunity to see if I'm positioned okay. Well, this couldn't be any better. Okay, one more try. We got it so close. If the engine doesn't work, I'm gonna use the winch. But I really, really want to put it on, you know, au naturel. Okay, well, run it. I have no idea how close I am. Well, I guess this, I could say this is okay, but I just want to push it a little bit further on. Just a bit more. A few centimeters. Okay, enough. I'll turn it off. I'm not moving it again. Strap it down. Lock it tight. And what a beautiful car you're getting. And it looks like it already has a license plate on. Okay, let's turn you on. Let's put the rear ramps in. Okay, now I need to take it down the hill. Okay. Be very, very gentle. We have expensive cargo. It's not just the money-wise expensive, it's actually sentimental value, isn't it? Okay. Let's crawl down. No, 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 too fast, too fast, too fast, too fast. Okay. Put the beacons on. Away we go. I'm gonna take it real slow. I'm gonna take my time. And I'm gonna drop this off at the vehicle store. Good. So where do I leave it? I'll probably put it over there. They must have some security cameras or something like that in front of the shop. It's gonna be nice, safe and secure right here at the entrance. Good. Okay. Yeah, most of the weight is in front of the axles, so the trailer didn't sag backwards. But yeah, Mr. John Tambiers, your car is waiting. Thank you for your trust. And this, my dear ladies and gentlemen, is going to be it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. I hope you had fun, and we'll see you next time. Take care and goodbye.